نحمده ونصلي ونسلم على رسوله الكريم أما بعد. It all depends on the need in the area. It doesn't matter whether there is already a masjid in the locality. If that fulfills the requirement of the musallis, of the people in the community, and there is enough space for all the people to be catered for example for Jummah especially, and also Taraweeh, Eid prayer, etc. Plus they have got all the facilities which is required for the community, then inshallah ta'ala there's no need for new masjid in that area. And it may be that despite having a masjid which is spacious but doesn't cater for most of the requirement, for example the masjid that is in my area has got no hifz facility, and they have no plan for this, which has been there for 15 years or so, then of course you would need a space where people should be able to get their children registered for hifz class, memorization of Quran. Likewise, they may have different orientation in such a way that certain teachings or certain stuff that they're teaching to the community is not considered to be in accordance with the Sunnah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So people may have difference of opinion, and there's some deep-rooted issues there rather than a simple method difference. For example, the masjid in front of you has got more Qadiani inclination, or they are pro-Qadianis, or they are based on Qadiani teaching. So obviously then their masjid is not appropriate for the people who follow the Islam of 1400 years which Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam brought forth. And also it could be that this is the masjid of Ahl Tashayyu, who have completely different orientation than Ahl Sunnah wal Jama'ah. So rather than having a conflict in the masjid, it is safer and better to have another space for the community, so that they are not forced to go to a place where they're not generally satisfied or happy with. Or the imam may have certain traits which people do not like, for example him being involved in certain activities which are not considered okay by another group of Muslims. So let them have openness in such a way that they can go wherever they want to go, rather than forcing them into same masjid despite having issues. And mostly, unfortunately, in the masajid, the orientation is kept very strict in such a way that the other people are not generally found it welcoming. So rather than having debates and discussion and argumentation in the house of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, if they have got another masjid, then inshallah ta'ala there's a leeway. So what people are doing, we should be less concerned about. We should be considering our own lives and concerned about our own issues. If you have control over this, then you can stick with that. MashaAllah, carry on. But if there's something that you can't do anything about, then leave it and focus on the best which you can make a big change in, inshallah ta'ala. May Allah give us tawfiq to focus on ourselves before we are concerned for others. Ameen ya Rabbal Alamin.